Man, what's good, man? So look, before we get this second part of the interview going, I'm gonna need y'all to go press that subscribe button, that notification button, and that like button. I'm gonna leave that shit up to you. You feel me? At the end of the interview, you feel me? Comment at your own will. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna force you. I'm just gonna let you know. You feel me? We right here with Letrece, man, and you know, I gotta give it up to him right now because he literally, one of his songs right now that he just dropped hit 100K views, 100,000. Not 100, not 10, not 5, 100,000. Wow, you feel me? Views, man. I gotta give a big ups to him, man. So what's that feeling like, bro, when you see 100,000 views checking out Die Alone? It's called Die Alone music video with you featuring Young LP and who's the other dude? I can't remember.
Linky Bo.
Linky Bo. He's actually popping right now. But yeah.
Shit, it's a good feeling, man. You know, I mean, it's not my first video doing 100, but it definitely it feels good that it's staying at 100 now. Like 100 is the minimum now, so that's what I like about that. It's a good feeling though, man. You know, I'm just trying to hit that AM now.
Yeah, I mean, that's your most recent video drop, so you know what I'm saying. That's why I gotta give a big ups to it because you know
that's 2 months.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But for a minute, it was a little bit under 100K, and it was at that peak where it's like, bruh, hurry the fuck up and watch my video so I could get to 100,000 out. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know why the past like 2-3 weeks it was like that. It was like 90. They went all the way up to 95 hella quick, and then 96, and then 97 4 days later. I'm like, bro, why has it been a whole week to go up 10K, you feel me? And it just went up this much in fucking almost 2 months, so. But it's, yeah, man, you know, it's a good feeling, man.
Yeah, no doubt. It's definitely a waiting game, and, you know, it just shows a lot of progress within your music, you feel me?
And there's no network behind that either, you feel me? A lot of people out here using the marketing and the ads and all that. It's none of that in that. That's all organic.
So you just dropped the music video on YouTube and that's it?
That's
it. Let it be?
Yeah, just dropped it. I ain't sliding no DMs. I ain't do nothing. Just dropped it and it did what it did.
Damn, that's crazy. I mean, that shows a lot about your music and a lot about your work ethic. You feel me? A lot of people really following you. A lot of people just really tapped into who you are, bro.
For sure.
Before we jump into all the other good stuff about your music career and stuff like that, I want to know, because I've listened to your whole 3P album, mixtape, you know, whatever you call, what is it, mixtape or album?
That's a EP. I would say that's an EP.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's not, man, I don't remember how many songs is on it, bro. Like, I started working on my next one so quick, but, I mean, nah, it'd be a mixtape. Yeah, it's a mixtape, 9-song mixtape.
No doubt. I mean, I listened to the whole thing, bro, through and through. I like a lot of the songs on there, bro. You feel me? Including the one I just mentioned, Die Alone, motherfucking Extortion. You feel me? I like them all, bro. And one thing I really realized, well, before what I realized, bro, what's your favorite song on the album?
On that tape, I'd have to say Die Alone and Extortion.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean, those are the 2 singles off of the tape.
Yeah.
They both did their numbers, but I'd say Die Alone and Extortion for sure.
Yeah. The Die Alone song, the hook by itself by Young LP, Lil P.
Yeah, right? Young and Lil P, yeah.
Young and Lil P. But that shit is just like, it's a whole vibe, bro.
Nah, for sure.
When I listen to it, bro, I feel everything that he's saying, you feel me?
Nah,
how does that shit make you feel? How did it play a part to you being able to write your verse?
Nah, I wrote my verse first. That's what I do. I write my shit first all the time, and he kind of goes off of how I come. You feel me?
Yeah.
But shit, it made the song, bro. Like, you know, we was in the studio together knocking it out, and when he knocked it out, it was like, oh yeah, this is a hit. You feel me? And then I sent it to Leak, Leaky Bo, and he did his shit on it, sent it back within a couple days, and how he came went crazy. So like it all just went hand in hand together, you feel me, and made it like a song, you feel me, like a real complete song. And same way I feel about Extortion, like same shit. Me and Joe Mari was in the studio. Joe Mari knocked out the hook, and it was like, yeah, that's my brother too. He go crazy. And then sent it to that boy Z, and he knocked it out within a couple days, and it just made it a slap. And the dopest part about both those songs is they was both produced by K Riggs and both shot by D.
Okay.
So it's like the same whole little shit. It's crazy, the same shit, just different people on the songs, and they both became, you feel me, like hits, you know.
Yeah. So is everybody? I mean, I know Young and Lil P.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you say, right?
Yeah.
He's from San Jose as well.
Mm-hmm.
Is everybody else that you had featured onto your mixtape album from San Jose too?
Nah, he the only one.
Oh,
He the only one. I think I had Zay Bang on there. He from Frisco. I had EBK Young Jock. He from Stockton. I had Sammy. I had Sammy on there. He from Detroit, but he stay in San Jose now, so I guess it's half and half. Joe Mari from Stockton. That boy Z from Oakland. Leaky Bo from Oakland.
Yeah.
Oakland and Antioch, right? Yeah, Oakland, Antioch.
Man, so you really tapped into those both places. I mean, because you lived in the 209,
Mm-hmm.
right, growing up at some point. Is that when you met them, or you met them just like on some music shit?
I've been met most of them. I ain't gonna say everybody. I met like Lebo on some music shit.
Yeah.
For the most part. Zay Bang on some music shit. I met Jock outside of the music shit, so everybody was different. Me and Lil P, we go back though. We from.
Yeah. No doubt, same jurisdiction basically.
Yeah.
So when you go into the studio and stuff like that, you do your mixtape, you do your songs and whatnot. What's the whole vibe like, bro? Because you know, one thing I did notice about your music and how you rap is that you got a different kind of flow than a lot of people, bro. Because you come off rapping slow, and then you speed it up, and then you go back to slow. You feel me? Like the song
Breaking News.
Breaking News, bruh.
Yeah,
that's the one. I mean, that's why I say I be slapping that sound like, I'm about to hop out on something.
I kind of, on my mama, I just come how I come, bro. Like I come, you feel me? Like how I hear the beat, bro. Like I don't really have a specific style. Like I personally don't think I do. Yeah. And people always told me that from even when I first started rapping. And like, see, I like how you go in and out of the beat. You're not just like line for line. Like the cat has a dog, dog. You know, I'm like, I'll go in and out. I like to switch it up. So when it comes to my vibe in the studio, though, bro, I like to be with myself. I might have my female with me and an engineer, or maybe one of my people, my cameraman. Mike will be here with me or something like that. But that's about it, though. Like, I'm not, you feel me? And when I record, I knock out 4 or 5 songs an hour.
So you come ready already when it comes to the studio time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because studio session, it cost me $60 an hour. You feel me? So I'm not going in there to write when I could do that at home. So I'll write. I really only be in the studio like once a month. But when I go, I'm knocking out 5, 6 songs every time. So then, you know, same difference. But that's just how I work. So when I go in there, it's literally one take. I do one take, next song.
Yeah.
One take, next song. Like, I mean, it's not just I do one take and then I got to do another layer and then, but that's it. I ain't messing up or nothing.
No doubt. No doubt. I mean, you know, as far as the San Jose scenery, when it comes to music, you know, R.I.P. to Cuddy Banks. I feel like you and like Lazy Boy, you know, he's a Mexican cat that's really pinning off for San Ho and stuff like that. Do you feel any kind of pressure, you know, when it comes to pinning off for San Ho? Because, you know, there's a lot of big names in the Bay Area that hold some kind of status in their own city, their own jurisdiction. You know what I'm saying? Do you feel like you have some kind of weight holding on you to pit on for San Ho, or is it just like, bro, I'm just doing me?
It's a little bit of weight, bro, but it's weight that I've like kind of been wanting, you feel me? Like, we can all sit here and be like, man, not necessarily fuck our city, but like I want to be bigger than our city. Like, everybody says that, bro. Like, I want to be bigger than this. I want to be bigger than San Jose. I want to be bigger than Oakland. But if you got San Ho or Oakland on your back or your section on your back, that's kind of, you kind of do it for that shit too. Like, it make you feel good. Like, somebody just messaged me, and they was having a conversation in the studio or whatever, wherever they was at, but it's a few people, like, and not just regular people, like high school, you just going to school and, oh, I'm a fan, nothing like that. I'm talking about, like, engineers and producers and, like, people that are kind of involved in the music scene out here, and he messaged me like, man, they're talking about you the best to ever come out of San Jose.
Yeah.
And that right there was a good-ass feeling. I don't know how we going. You good? But that right there was like a good ass feeling. But at the same time, like, you know, this is what we do it for, bro. So it's not really weight on my back, but it is at the same time. It's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because I feel like if I start to, because it's a lot of eyes on me from outside of the city and inside of the city. So if I start doing bullshit, or if I start making weak ass music or whatever, if I just do anything weird, like, bro, people be watching me, bro. Like.
Yeah.
People is watching me, you feel me? Like, I done been places and they're like, oh, I see, yeah, you got a son, like, on the way. And I'm like, damn, how the fuck they know that? I'm like, oh, shit, I forgot. Like, I be forgetting who I am sometimes, so. Yeah. But people watching me, so it is a lot of pressure on that end, but, you know, I like it, though.
I mean, like, yeah, you know, because you hold some kind of status, obviously, for the 408. And, you know, that must be tough just walking around within itself, just like in the malls or stores, like not knowing people, and they might just walk up to you randomly and just be like, yo, what's up? I mean, you don't even know who they is. They might be your enemies, or they might just be.
And that's the scary part.
A fan. You know
it's
what I mean?
Dope. I ain't gonna say it's scary because I keep it on me, so I'm not scared of that shit, but it's dope because everywhere I go, you feel me? It's everywhere I go now, like, where it's like, oh, it just happened, I guess twice today. He said when I went to the barbershop, dude over there knew me, I didn't know him. I went to Wells Fargo, same thing, dude was like, oh, you bro that be rapping, and this is in Tracy. Yeah. I don't know nobody in Tracy, you feel me? So everywhere I go, which that's hella dope, but then it do be scary sometimes because people could what's the word, fan, whatever it is, like where they can be like, oh, bro, you rap, man, let's take a picture, and you don't know what he got under that jacket ready to blow you, you feel me? Like, you're not knowing, so that's where it's a little, like, skeptical, but, I mean, shit, that's what, we can't sit here and say no to the pictures, we just got to take that risk.
Yeah.
Whoever move quicker.
It comes with the status, bro.
They do, so it is what it is, but we all know what it, you know?
No doubt. So, you know, before I jump into some other music shit, bro, you got a tat on your face, bro.
Yeah.
I want to know a little bit about that, bro. What is it that's on your face? I mean, I can read it, bro, but I just want you to just, you know, say it out so people can hear it and what it means to you.
Yeah, it's endeavor. So it's basically, to me, it was like, it's the synonym for ambition, ambitious. So it's like, you know, making it happen or achieving, you feel me? So I didn't want to get ambition or ambitious because that's what everybody got, you feel me? So yeah. I was like, let me find something that relates to that, and it was, you know, reaching your goals or acting on reaching your goals. It's endeavor, so you know, that's what I got.
Something that you live by, literally day to day.
Yeah, for sure. I got to look at this shit every day. While I'm brushing my teeth and washing my face, I gotta wash this shit. So,
no doubt. I mean, you can't get in. I mean, you could get a 9 to 5. Some people, you know, some places they accept, you know, face tats and whatnot. But you know, for the most part, it's like, bro, you got a face tat means you gotta get it now for sure, because you really ain't got no other option. You feel me? Unless you gonna work for some minimum wage stuff. There ain't nothing wrong with the minimum wage. You feel me? For some people.
Man, but, I got 2 kids on the way. Yeah. So I mean, not 2 on the way. I got a daughter already, but I got a son on the way. But I don't got a choice regardless. Yeah. With or without this tat. You feel me? I don't got a choice. So.
No doubt.
But yeah, you know, it's not a reminder. You feel me? I didn't get it to remind myself every day, but I see it every day.
Yeah, no doubt. So. You know, I mean, like I said, you popping off in the 408, you popping off San Jose representative. You know what I mean? Has anybody reached out to you from the Bay Area that's big names, or, you know, have you reached out to anybody that you want to work with?
Nah.
I mean, not to cut you off, I know you've been on tour, you've opened up for some big names and stuff like that. Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, so with that, like, I was part of like one of the biggest. I used to be part of one of the biggest like promotion groups out here that used to throw all the shows, And then I don't fuck with them no more. But when I used to fuck with them, they were throwing all these shows with all these headlines, like literally everybody, bro. Anybody you can name in the Bay, anybody you can name in Sac, all the way to T-Pain and Loonies and Snoop Dogg, and like, bro, it got big. But so what I was doing was I was booking openers to perform, which they'd have to pay $600-700, whatever they did to perform. And me booking one artist, that had me co-headlining all these shows. So that's how I built up my fan base. And then I did a couple tours and all that, like that. The group that I was running, they were running their tours. You feel me? So. Yeah. So I did a lot of those tours and shit like that. So that's how that came about. That's how I built my fan base, kinda. That's how I built my Instagram and followers and shit. Yeah. Was because I was doing all those shows, but I was doing bad. I was doing bad in fucking life. So like I was just telling my cameraman and my girl earlier, like, bro, I done took over 1,000 pictures. I done signed so much shit. I done got all them followers and shit, bro. And then, but I wasn't putting music out. So my fans that liked the music that I was rapping, which was never out, that was like something I probably recorded on the phone, something, I don't even know. But I was performing those songs and they would like me, and then they'd probably expect music, and I just wasn't dropping. Like I didn't drop no music for like 3 years. Yeah. But I was performing, so I was building, but then I was staying there. So all those fans that I took pictures with, I don't see none of them no more. Yeah. Yeah, so.
Yeah, I mean, that has to take a toll on you at some point, but I mean, because, you know, with the music stuff, it comes with trial and error and stuff like that. You know, like I've said before. So how does that take a toll on you? You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, you kind of take a setback in some kind of sense.
It sucks, bro. It hurts, honestly, because if I knew what I knew now, or I had the money I got now, or doing what I'm doing now, it'd have been a whole different story. I'd have been this 100K talk. Like, you know, when I drop videos, like I said, that's not my first video. That's like my 4th or 5th video over 100K. But it's like when I do that, right now at this point, I should be way past that. Yeah. Like it should be automatically. I feel like 100K within the first week. You feel me?
Takes a toll on you?
It for sure do, because it's like damn. It's like, where did y'all go? But I get it. You feel me?
How do you bounce back from that, though?
Keep going.
You keep going?
Keep going. Like,
how do you keep that motivation, you know, to be like, man, well, I mean, I took a step back, but, you know, I got to find a way to, you know, make up for all that, you know, time that I should have been doing certain things a different way.
You know what? I think it's my talent, bro. Like, and that's not even, you know, anybody who know me, bro, I'm not a cocky nigga. I'm actually real humble when it comes to this shit. But I think it's my talent that keeps me going, bro, because it's a lot of times where I sit here and want to give up. And then I might hear a song that slapped to me and be like, ooh. I'll be slapping that song for 3, not even my shit, but somebody else shit. I'll be like, oh, that shit slap. And then I'll go write my own shit, not necessarily like that, but I'll go write my own shit. And then how I came on it, or how I wrote, like, oh shit, I was talking some shit on this song, you feel me? And then that kind of keeps me going. Like, man, I can't stop, bro. I be going, I be fucking around. Like, this shit slaps. So
yeah. So you get some kind of vibe off of listening to other.
I for sure, dude. For sure. Yeah, that's my biggest motivation. I mean, besides the people around me, but that's my biggest motivation. I listen to music every day, all day.
No doubt. So when you go into the studio, is there times where you freestyle?
No.
You know, because I know some rappers, you know, they go in there, you know, they don't like to write because they feel like, you know, the real stuff is within themselves, and they just feel like just by me freestyling and cutting and just keeping going off the last word I said is the way to do it. Do you ever do that?
No.
No?
No. I ain't never freestyled on a song. Like I said, I write before I even get in the studio. I don't got time to be sitting here freestyling. I might freestyle if I build my own studio or something, and I got all the time in the world, but I'm not finna sit here and freestyle and fuck up and all that shit, bro. Yeah, I'm coming in there with shit on my phone, one take.
No doubt. So what kind of picture does your music paint for, you know, for the people? Like, what kind of music do you feel like that you talk about? Do you talk about the streets of San Ho? Do you talk about your struggle within yourself and that you grew up in? Do you talk about, you know, just pain? What is it that you talk about in your music so people can know?
I talk a lot, bro. Like, it's different songs I got probably every type of song out there, bro, because I relate to everything. I ain't gonna say everything, but I relate to 98% of life. So it's like, I'm able to talk about a lot. You feel me? I'm able to talk about a lot. So I got R&B shit. Like I told you earlier, bro, I used to pimp back in the day.
Yeah.
So I'm able to talk about that. Now I'm in a relationship, like, so I'm able to talk about that. I'm able to talk about doing what I'm doing now, and I'm able to talk about just being in the streets, selling this and that. Like, I'm able to talk about a lot of shit. So every song, it's kind of how the beat play in my ear, bro. And like, you know, it's how the beat play in my ear, like, ooh. And then I just probably I'll probably freestyle the first line when I'm writing, and then I'll go about it like that.
Yeah.
And that'd be the rest of my song.
That's crazy, because, you know, the streets really do bring a lot of what a lot of rappers talk about, bro. It's like, it's just real life, and a lot of people, they don't really comprehend it. They think it's a trend, and they think it's...
Yeah, but that be these rappers' fault too, bro. Not to cut you off, but a lot of these rap niggas is capping, bro. A lot of these niggas is just saying shit that they hearing in other people's music. They not really living like that, or ever lived like that, or rocking like that, bro. So really, it's cap between the consumers and the artists, bro. Not in my case or anybody around me case, but you feel me? It's a common thing, bro.
No doubt. I mean, that's what real, recognized real comes into play, because,
sure.
You know, a lot of motherfuckers who's real, and they've really been through some shit, and, you know, they could really catch when a motherfucker's capping, and they really, you know, they forced and shit, because, you know, they really ain't living that kind of lifestyle, you feel me?
Right.
And, you know, like I said, I don't really got to elaborate too much on that shit, because a lot of, you know, real gonna recognize real, like I said. And if you don't know, you know what I'm saying? You don't know, because you ain't experienced it, you feel me?
It's a lot of real shit out there, too. I ain't gonna take it away from the real niggas, you feel me? But
period.
It's a lot of fake shit, too, so.
No doubt. So where do you plan on taking your music career, bro? Like, are you trying to make it a lifestyle, like where you know, day to day, this is what you want to get paid off of, this is what you want to, you know, do?
Yeah, for sure. This is what I do. I really don't, like, yeah, this for sure, this is my passion, bro. Like, you know, I'm not trying to be clocking in or nothing like that, you know, forever and all that, bro. I want to do what I want to do and continue being the CEO and the boss that we is, you feel me? The kings we are. So, yeah, that's for sure what I want to do.
Okay, so do you plan on trying to go mainstream, or you plan on going, just staying in the Bay Area? Or
Nah.
As long as you getting paid, you satisfied?
Nah, I'm not, because, like, what is being paid, you feel me? Like, is $1,000 being paid? Is $10,000 being paid? Is $100,000 being paid? Like, what is being paid? So it's not even necessarily just being paid, bro. I want to be way bigger than this, bro. Like I've had this conversation a lot, bro. Like, I'm real. I love the Bay, bro. I love the whole Bay Area, bro. This is home. I love San Jose, but I want to be so much bigger than this, bro. Like, the music scene out here, it ain't it. I'm not talking about San Jose. I'm talking about the Bay, bro. Like, you go to the East Coast, or they not paying attention to the Bay like that, as they should. You feel me? It's talent out here, but we're so caught up in this bubble, though. You feel me? Like, all we talk about out here is pimping and killing and all type of shit, bro. I'm an artist. I'm trying to make music. You feel me? I'm not trying to. Yeah, I'm not trying to sit here and rap and shit, bro. Like 24/7 about the same shit.
I feel it, man. So, you know, there's a lot of game that you dropping right now, and just about your life, bro. Before we close this thing out, bro, I just want you to let people know where you. I mean, not where you from. My bad. I fucked up. Where people can find you, you know, what social medias, what platforms? Shit,
on all streaming platforms, I'm everywhere. Instagram, that's the only social media I'm on, so that's at LMB Letrece, and that's L like losses, M as in make, B as in bosses, Letrece, and that's the only thing I'm on when it comes to social media. But if you're trying to find any tapes, any music, any videos, that's all on YouTube. iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, Pandora, that's on everything, bro. So, yeah, shout out GT and Empire for that, too.
No doubt. Shout out to all them bosses, man. Yo, look, I appreciate y'all tapping in to all my videos, my YouTube stuff. I appreciate y'all to the utmost. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Click that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell, that like button, that dislike button if you was a hater, which I appreciate to the utmost, you feel me? At the same time, just as much as the ones that like my videos. Okay, go ahead and leave a comment if you really fucking with your boy. This is LMB Letrece, man. Go tap into him ASAP. If you ain't knowing, now you knowing. Urban MogulswithB, we out here doing it.